Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always exciting to jump into a new film.
Yeah, especially one like this. I mean, have you heard of this
I
one?
was Ulajh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been keeping my eye on this one for a while.
Yeah, me too. And the reviews are kind of all over the place, so I'm really curious to see what we think.
Same here.
So, for anyone who hasn't heard of it, it's a Bollywood spy thriller, and the title Ulajh actually means entangle.
Oh wow, that's fitting.
Yeah, it is, right? Like, talk about foreshadowing.
Right.
And we've got a pretty in-depth review here to pull from,
Well,
so
yeah, let's unravel this thing.
exactly. All right, so to set the scene, Ulaj basically throws us right into this world of like conspiracy and betrayal.
Okay, I'm intrigued already.
Right. And at the heart of it all is Suhana Bhatia.
Platia.
Yeah, played by Janhvi Kapoor.
Okay, yeah, I know her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay, cool. So she's an IFS officer.
IFS.
Yeah, Indian Foreign Service.
Oh, okay, got it. Like a diplomat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, already dealing with some pretty high stakes stuff. Yeah, international relations, that's a whole world.
Oh, for sure. And then the plot just thickens from there. Like we're talking a blackmail scheme,
Yeah.
an assassination attempt on a Pakistani prime minister.
Whoa, hold on, that's intense.
Yeah, it gets wild.
And she's involved in all this.
Oh, yeah, she's right in the thick of it. And then to make things even more complicated, she ends up working with a RAW agent.
Raw, that's like their CIA, right?
India's intelligence agency, yep.
Okay, so we've got international intrigue, we've got domestic intelligence. This is shaking up to be quite the tangled web.
Absolutely, and that's not even getting into the visuals.
Oh, yeah, what about the cinematography?
So the review is raving about it, and I can see why apparently the cinematographer Shreya Dev Dubey, really plays with contrasting visual.
Oh, interesting. Like, what kind of contrast?
Well, they mentioned the bustling streets of London versus the more serene landscapes of India.
Oh, wow, I can already picture that, like the fast-paced city life against the quiet countryside.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like that visual contrast really reflects Suhana's internal struggles, too.
Oh, I see, like she's caught between these two worlds.
Totally. And on top of that, the music adds another whole layer.
Oh, yeah, the soundtrack, it's by Shashwat Sektiv, right?
That's right. And there's this one song, Main Hoon Tera E Watan, that apparently really hits you in the feels.
Oh, I love when music does that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like it just adds so much depth to the emotional landscape.
For sure. So we've got this amazing setting. We've got this gripping plot. What about the performances? What did they say about Janhvi Kapoor?
Well, they said it was decent, but that it improved as the movie went on.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like she really captures Suhana's initial naivete, as she's first thrown into this world of espionage.
Makes sense. It's a lot to handle.
Totally. But as the stakes get higher, her performance apparently gets more intense too.
Oh, cool. So it mirrors Suhana's own growth.
Yeah, exactly. Like she becomes more resilient as the movie progresses.
That's awesome. I love when actors can really convey that kind of character arc.
Me too.
Yeah.
But even with all these great elements, the review did point out some flaws.
Oh, like what?
Well, they said the plot was a bit convoluted.
Really?
Yeah, and that some of the subplots felt underdeveloped.
Huh. It's like they tried to do too much.
Yeah, that's the feeling I got. Like they were trying to balance this political thriller with family drama and Suhana's own personal growth, and it just didn't quite all come together.
I can see that being an issue. Like sometimes trying to juggle too many things can make the story feel a bit disjointed.
Exactly, and unfortunately it seems like that might have hurt it at the box office.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the budget was 35 crore.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, but it only earned 11 crore worldwide.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, it is, which is a shame because it sounds like it had a lot of potential.
Yeah. It makes you wonder if it would have been better if they'd simplified the plot a bit.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe like if they'd focused more on the emotional core of Suhana's story, let that shine through.
That's an interesting thought because the review did say the film had moments of brilliance.
Right, exactly. Like maybe if they'd trimmed some of the excess plot points, those moments would have had even more impact.
Yeah, and they gave it a final rating of 3 out of 5 stars, so it's not like it was a total flop.
Yeah, not at all. It sounds like it's worth a watch, especially if you're into spy thrillers.
Totally. And for anyone who's curious about Bollywood in general.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much to explore.
Oh, for sure. It's such a rich and diverse world of storytelling.
Definitely. I'm always finding new gems.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, well, that wraps up our deep dive into Ulajh.
A tangled web indeed.
It was. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time for another deep dive.
Bye, everyone.
Bye out.